Hey there. Hey, this is Dean with USBA. So we're beginning the online tournament. And so I know we may have a few speed bumps in there, but I'll try to make every attempt to minimize the issues and make this as accessible to as many as possible. I'm very aware that many people who may want to shoot might have some digital constraints, phones, internet connections, shooting facility, camera, weather issues if it's outside. Some of those things may happen before, during, and after. Some of those I can probably simplify. I've tried to figure those in. Others I cannot control. So with that going forward, my main objective was to create a very simple operation with as few clicks and links, inputs, or exercises as possible. I think this is a simple process, enough so that we can get the job done in the simplest format. For this training, at this point you should have already have a Discord account, a profile, and you should have been invited to the USA Blowpipe Association server and clicked on the USBA icon. I chose Discord. There's a lot of different ways we can do this, Google Meet and Zoom and FaceTime, but this gave me a lot more abilities to simplify. It may look more confusing and there might be more to it, but on the back end of it, it was a lot more friendly. So let me walk you through this page. First part is, you'll see here are the rules and instruction. And there's the link to that. If you have any questions what the rules are, this is the online blowpipe competition rules. Pretty straightforward. You can download them, keep them, and that's the basics of what we're going to be competing under. Let's see, the next part, registration. To register for an upcoming event, this is where you do that. Pretty straightforward here. How to register. Click the registration link below. That opens up this form. Switch account. Make sure this is your email account. You want this to record your response. Online competition rules. We already went through that. This is the judge's score sheet on how everything is going to be recorded. Discord name. What is your role? What are you here for? How are you going to participate? Which type of event? The 30-shot event or the 90-shot event? I put 90-shot event in there because I was talking with some folks from the European group, and that's all they do is the 90-shot competition. They have some 30-shot warm-ups, but most of their stuff is an hour and a half or 2 hours long because they have to travel so far. They want to make it worth their while. So I thought, well, if we're going to end up shooting against them at some point, we may as well get our lungs in condition. Register for a certain date and time. This is really helpful. I need this information in order to schedule other shooters with you and a judge. We need to be able to fill all the seats. This is the 90 shot. There's fewer of those because I've left a larger time window open. When you're done, a copy of those responses will be emailed to me, and then you submit that form. A little more competition info and welcome. Registering the rule book. The next part is the judge's bench. Judge information. If you're going to be a judge, you've been hopefully walked through this and you know how to do this. So how to run a USBA blowpipe match. This is the information you'll need. You need to make sure you join the correct voice channel at the right time. You should be there on time and early. Be able to say hey to the competitors. Make sure you've got the right ones. I'll walk you through this here. You open the live score sheet. There's a score sheet. Step 2, you go into here to File, and you go Make a Copy. You type in 1A, if that's your round, it could be 1D, 3F, whatever. And then you put first initial, last name. Share with same people, do whatever, make a copy. Once the copy's named, this name up here will change. So now this is your form. One note, please only change the information in the white boxes. If it's got a color box, don't mess with it. This is where the scores happen. The math is already done. If they shoot a 7 by chance, here's the dart value. In a round, let's say they shoot and they're lucky enough to get 3 7s, 1 5, and 1 3. So round 1, you can see their total score is 29. And it compiles this. This will keep a running total of the entire match. And this is competitor 2. Make sure you put in their name, the time that it started, and then when the event is over, put time ended. That way we know, how long that went for. This is kind of the key down here. And a signature. If you're in a 90 shot round, come over here. It's pretty much the same, except you have one sheet of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3, and it compiles all the information down here for the entire match. And that's it. That's the score sheet. Pretty straightforward. If you have any questions, I will most likely be there online or available. So go ahead and get a hold of me. Competition videos. If at the end of your round and you were lucky enough to record the whole thing, which I hope that you do, so we can use it on our blowpipe channel and use it in Facebook and the blowpipe forum, then we'll be able to grow this the way we want to do it. Okay, that's all of this basic information. That's just the nuts and bolts. This in the competition room is where it happens. So, for example, I'm going to use this blowpipe competition 30 shot. So you click on this. If I click on this right now, I'm going to move right into the event. Voldemort is already signed in. He's ready to go. He's got his video on. And so when I click on here, if I'm the judge or the other competitor, it'll show me. But I have to turn my camera on. Now there's 2 of us. The third one would be the judge or somebody else be on there. If I was actually shooting, this would show both of us and our target. If I was the judge, it would just show me, or I could choose my own background or my profile. I can deafen, mute, whatever, the settings. That's the whole of it. And then when you're done, you can share screen, activity, soundboard, a lot of different options there. That's why I really went with Discord, because it had so many different availabilities that I think we really need for now and in the future. When you're done with the overall competition, you disconnect. And Voldemort's going to disconnect. I turned him off. There we go. And the 90 shot. Boom. That turned me right into the 90 shot. We'll disconnect. If you have any questions whatsoever, please give me a call or text or email me. That competition room area is seriously the simplest part of the whole system. I know there's been some questions on how that's going to work, but it's literally one click and you're in. Turn on the video and shoot. When you're done shooting, if you have two cameras and they both focus well on you and the target, awesome. If it doesn't catch your target well, take your camera up with you or your phone or whatever you're using, your laptop. Take that up with you to the target. Let the judge see that and record it. And start your next round. And that's about it. Any questions, give me a shout. Peace out.